The 7 regions, these are the power years. Why are these becoming the power years? Here are 7 reasons why the rest of your life has more potential than you may have considered. 1. We'll be living longer and healthier. In 1800, the average life expectancy was less than 40 years. By 1900, when 1 in 5 babies didn't make it to their 5th birthday, and the common causes of death were diarrhea, influenza, pneumonia, and tuberculosis, life expectancy at birth was just 47 years. Thanks to advances in public health, nutrition, and wellness-oriented lifestyles, today the average lifetime has stretched to more than 77 years in all of the modernized nations of the world. Japan has one of the highest expectancies, 78 years for men and 84 for women, for an overall average of 81 years. The cyclic life plan will replace the outmoded linear model. Greater longevity and vitality will change core patterns of society. When people lived just 30 or 40 years, life followed a well-defined linear path. We grew up, went to school, and worked hard while marrying and rearing a family, and then we died. Everything had its place, and life was too short for second chances. Increased longevity transforms this model. All around us, the linear path is being replaced by something more flexible. As Maddie explained in a book, Cycles, now we can cycle in and out of careers, interspersing periods of rest and retraining. We may end up working longer, but rather than saving all of our leisure for the end of our lives, regular breaks throughout adulthood will become commonplace. Formal sabbaticals and informal work leaves will be part of every major company's standard package of benefits. 3. We'll have a big and growing pool of role models. How about John Glenn going back into space? And what about Sumner Redstone, who in his 80s is chairman of Viacom, and Rupert Murdoch, who at 74 is chairman of News Corporation? They are running 2 of the world's largest media empire, as though they expect to be around to see their visions realized decades hence. Who knows? Maybe they will be. 4. We'll be wiser about what matters. Having climbed much of the mountain, you now have a pretty good view of life. As you accumulate and make sense of life's lessons, most of us have come to appreciate that the journey, that the joy that money alone brings is fleeting, and that true happiness revolves around love, relationship, and our sense of fulfillment at work and at play. Most of us reach this basic understanding in our middle years, sometimes precipitated by the death of a parent. Our kids are leaving home, or the failure of a career or marriage. But for the most part, by the time we are 50 and still young enough to shape our later years, we understand that money, while it's important, is not what underlies happiness. 5. We'll have new freedoms. The kids are gone or soon will be. College and the house are paid for, well, mostly paid for. In any case, you probably have amassed a fair amount of home equity, and hopefully you've been stashing some money in a retirement plan at work. It's not just that your kids' schooling and the mortgage are mostly taken care of. Things like braces and the summer camp and all the things you put in your house are largely paid for. You don't need a lot more stuff. 6. We'll still have clout in the marketplace. Our huge numbers and open free spending ways have ensured throughout our lifetime that anyone with something to sell would be inclined to tailor it to our wants and needs. Our demographic and financial wealth of influence won't run dry as we mature. We live longer and healthier and remain active consumers. Meanwhile, as a generation, our wealth will continue to multiply. Already today's 50 plus men and women are the principal buyers of luxury cars, leisure travel, and high-end gift and jewelry. 7. Will be open to change. Personal growth and self-improvement are the new order, and as this mindset blossoms, it will open the doors to fulfillment and achievement that might otherwise have been stifled. The world of continuing education may best illustrate the appetites of a generation that loves to learn and grow. Already, a thriving adult education industry has begun to flourish, including magazines, books, the audio, video, internet learning programs, and adult education seminars, workshops, and courses. About 40 million adults participate in one or more educational activities each year. As the need to continually upgrade skills become a requirement, lifelong learning will become commonplace.